So I was never very good at realistic painting. I mean, I could kind of get it, um, but I used to be kind of I get tired of doing it, and especially when you're beginning, if you can't paint that well, there's kind of a cool workaround that's much simpler and actually can be really an effective way to make things look like things. And it has to do with creating the shape of the thing that you're interested in representing in your painting, and you'd be surprised how little more you need to make that thing look pretty realistic and pretty recognizable. So let me demonstrate this because I've used this and I still use this so much in my work. Okay, so let's say you have a picture. And let's say I wanted to make a bird. Now, a bird is a pretty complicated thing to paint, right? It's all the feathers and all that. It just can be overwhelming. But what I like to do is I like to just make the shape, a really simple shape first, a silhouette. And you can look this up and it's pretty easy to do that. So if I do a silhouette of a bird, right? So this is a bird. And I've looked at silhouettes of birds. I'm not spending a lot of time worrying about the eyes and the feet. In fact, I don't even need feet on this bird. All I'm doing is a shape of a bird. Now, it's a little not so great, but here's a bird, right? And maybe I put a branch in there or something. But a branch too, like I'm not adding a lot of details to this. It's pretty simple. Now, do you see how we recognize silhouettes? And because this is what we notice, we all know that this is a bird. Look at that, all that information. There's no eyes, there's no feet, there's no leaves on this tree, nothing's in here, but this is all about a bird. It's a really strong way to represent a bird. Now, I can come in now and I can add just a little bit of detail. I don't need hardly anything. Let's say I want to add a little bit of the wing here. Here's what's crazy, and I love this. It's such a time saver. I'm adding just this little touch of the wing. Just that. Look at that. It makes it so real. Maybe there's just a little bit back here of this feathers that come back. Do you see that? Maybe I'll add just the tiny hint of leaves. Right? I'd hardly need anything. This is still has such a strong feeling of a bird, and I hardly have done anything. A couple little more touches, I mean, I can add an eye if I want, just the littlest thing. Maybe I'll add some lines for the back feathers. I don't even have to show them all of them, just a couple little marks. And what's amazing is your eye and your memory of a bird will fill it in. So who can't do this, right? Look at some silhouettes. Now I've created a bird. And I didn't even have to figure out those really complicated feet, I don't have to figure out the perfect eye. It all kind of hangs together, and it's really simple. Try this. Is a great approach and a great workaround to thinking you've got to be so amazing and include all this detail, when in actual fact, you just need to hint at it. And using a silhouette, using a shape is a great way to approach that.